Hello, I'm Cheryl Allred, and this is a unboxing of the Smok Alien Kit by Smok. And on the front you see the Smok Alien Kit, and I got the gold one. And on the back there is what the kit includes: the Alien 220 box mod, one replacement glass tube, one USB cable for charging, upgrading. It's actually just for upgrading. I wouldn't charge my batteries with that. One V8 baby T8 core 0.15 octuple coils, one V8 B8 Q2 core 0.4 dual coils pre-installed, one V8 baby tank, spare parts, and a user manual. And if you want to read the specifications and the introduction and the rest of the box, there it is. And here's the Smok box, and you open it up, and you have the Alien box mod. And it says Smok or Smok Alien 220 TC starter kit. Well, it didn't say starter kit, it says TC 220 watt TC, which stands for temperature control. And it's gold, and it's got venting holes up here for the batteries, and venting holes up here for the batteries. And here's the OLED screen, and here's the up and down buttons, and the USB upgrading port for putting your upgrading cable to upgrade it. And on the top is a 510 connection with a gold spring-loaded pin, and on the bottom is where you put your batteries, and it says in there, down there you can see, I don't know if you can see that, it has a positive and negative at the bottom, but it's the opposite at the top because it has a positive and negative on your batteries. So the A battery over here, it says A battery, it says positive. B battery, it says negative. And I'm going to set this down for a minute so I have two hands free. And says B battery negative side up, so you put it negative side up, and A battery positive side up. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah. And then you close the lid and press it down, and slide it. And then I'm going to set that aside for a second. And what else comes in the box is a quality control pass, and this is also your warranty card. And on the back it shows you how to verify your Smok products. And then you have battery caution card. Don't use batteries that have the skin missing on them. This is a good battery with all the skin on it. And then you have your Smok instruction manual. And then what else comes in the box is the Baby Beast tank. The Baby Beast tank. And it says, let me see here. It says Smok on it. And you want to screw that into the alien mod. And when it's in there, you'll see it has gold matching O-rings to match the gold on the alien kit. And whatever color kit you get, it matches that with it. And then you get a spare glass tube. And you get I can get it out. You get an octuple coil, and the coil inside the tank is a 0.4 Q2 coil, and it can be vape between, I'm not sure the highest and lowest, but it's best at 55 to 65. And this is the Q2 coil, and it says between 40 and 110, but best at 60 to 80 watts. And that's your octuple coil. That's your octuple coil right there. It has 4 coils in the middle and 4 underneath that. And then you get your upgrading cable. You just use it for upgrading, not charging. You need a battery charger to charge your batteries. And then you get a spare parts bag with extra O-rings and seals. And back to the alien mod. Click it 5 times to turn it on. And there's your wattages, and your temperature would be up there if it was in temperature mode. And here's your A battery and B battery. Your A battery and B battery. And here's your volts, your ohms, your amps, your wattage, your PCB, that's the board inside, the temperature of the board inside, and your puff counter. And you hit the fire button, and it says new coil, and you pick yes, and it has your coil ohms right there now. And then you can click it 5 times to lock it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can hold it down and click it, and you can power it off. Hold it down and it powers it off. And then you click it 5 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. I can get it. And then here you see it's still locked, so you click it 5 times to unlock it. And when it's locked there with the 5 clicks, it also locks the power button, but it's unlocked now. And if you hold the right and left buttons, you can lock it so you can't move the thing up and down anymore. And then you hold it again and it unlocks it. And then to go to the menu, you click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And there's your mode, puffs, settings, power, and back to mode. And you hold mode, and you can go temperature, memory, or wattage. And let's go into wattage. And you can vape it at normal, hard, and soft. and I'm going to vape it at normal. And then you can it goes all the way down to 6 and all the way up to 220. And then you go back to the menu, and there's your mode and wattage. Go into temperature mode, and you can set your wattages in temperature mode, and then you can set your coils. And I'm going to set it on stainless steel and temperature coefficient of resistance. And on temperature mode, you can go 315 Celsius all the way down to 100, and it switches to Fahrenheit, and you can go all the way down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And then if you go to your menu again, you can go to your puff counter and hold that down, and I pick never for infinite, and then you pick no to reset your puff counter, and then menu, and go to settings, settings, and screen time, and stealth off, and screen time on 60 seconds, and back to your menu, and hold it down, and screen lock, you hold it down and auto lock off, and back to your menu. 1, 2, 3. And hold it down, and contrast, set it 100%, and 1, 2, 3, back to your settings, and hold it down, and you can adjust your ohms there, and 1, 2, 3, and back to your settings, and download, and no, because I'm not hooked up to the computer, and then power, on or off, and I'm going to turn it off. And that's my review, my unboxing of the Alien Starter Kit. Okay, you have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Goodbye.